I really, really adore this game. It's one of my favorite card games. Hey everyone, this is Earthagos back with another video, and today I would like to show you a game of one of my most favorite game designers, that's Tembo Games. I just thought I'd show you the games I have that they released, because they are currently on, I think, the Spanish equivalent for Kickstarter or something like that for the next game, which I'm very interested in. So yeah, I would like to show you this game here. So this is Kaboom Universe. This is actually the first game I backed on Kickstarter that they released. And besides it having gorgeous art, as you can see, it is a really fun and quick filler game. So let me just show you how this works. All right, so as you can see here, we are tasked with saving the dinosaurs. So let's put that over there. And we have a lot of different manuals here in English and Spanish and also in German, which I appreciate. So let's see. So I actually, back then, I backed the entire deal with additional dice here, because these are pretty cool. Let me show you how these look. There we go. So these are like asteroid shaped dice, and this is pretty cool. I like those a lot. All right, and then we of course have the deck of cards, and we have the credits. That's the money, like the points we need to get at the end. And that's pretty much the entire game here. So with these credits, we have the dice and we have the deck of cards. All right, let me just show you how to set up the game and how to play it. I will just get a few things out of the way here so we have a little bit more space. There we go. So this game is from 2 to 8 players. I actually have 2 versions of the game, so I think you can play it up to 12 players then even. So that's pretty cool. So first, what you do is you just shuffle the deck of cards. Let me just, well, yeah, overhand shuffle I think is enough, because I just want to show you kind of how it works. And then it depends on the player count, but in a 2-player game, for example, you would take the lower half of the deck and you would shuffle the Kaboom card in there, like this. All right, kind of like that. Then put those on at the top, and then you already set up for a game. All right, so every player now gets 3 cards. So let me just get 3, and let's say we have an opponent that also gets 3 cards, like this. And then it's pretty easy actually. We have specific actions we can do. So there is one action, there is 2 actions we can do each turn. One of them is rescuing a dinosaur. Rescuing a dinosaur is pretty simple. So let me just get a dinosaur out here so I can show it to you. There we go, like this. Let's just say this was my starting hand. So like this. So you see, I have a few dinosaurs here. I can rescue a dinosaur now, which means just playing a dinosaur in my playing area. So this is one of the actions I can take. The second action is to play an action card. Action cards are cards like this here. This, for example, is a double hit for any dinosaur. So we hit a dinosaur twice and kill it with that. So for example, let's say the other player already had played a dinosaur there. Let me get those a little bit out of the way here, like this. Then we could play that action card, have a double hit, like one hit, like this, and then with the other hit, the dinosaur would be gone and put on the discard pile. And the third action we can take is just to draw a card. So we can just go to the deck of cards here and just draw another card. We can do 2 actions of these each round. What we cannot do is play rescue a dinosaur twice. And that is pretty much how that works. The end of the round happens as soon as a player draws the Kaboom card. Oh, you see, it's at the very bottom in this case. So we would have played the entire deck pretty much. When the Kaboom card is drawn, then the round ends. And what then happens is then all dinosaurs that he collected are teleported are teleported to the mothership of the aliens who want to save the dinosaurs. And then you get points. You get 1 credit for each teleported dinosaur. You get a credit for each teleported species. So species just means a different kind of dinosaur. So this, for example, would give us 4 points. 1 for each dinosaur and 1 for each species. Then you, for each couple, so for each pair of the same species, you get another 2 credits. And if you have all 5 different species lying here, then you get 3 additional credits. And that is pretty much how the game is played. Yeah, this is pretty much how the game is played. So, of course, there are a few more action cards that I haven't gone into yet. And also there are the Asteroid cards here. You see the Asteroid card over here. If that one is drawn, then the dinosaurs are hit with the asteroids, and you need to roll a die to see if there is a single hit, no hit at all, or a double hit over there. But you can also have this card here, use that. That's a divert asteroid card, so you can divert the asteroid to another player. So this is like a typical take that game, pretty much. So like Untitled Unicorns, for example, or I think Exploding Kittens. But this game is a little bit different because, first of all, it's the artwork is just insanely cute, in my opinion. It's great artwork. Also, it's a very quick game, and it's not as harsh as those other games, because those other games, pretty much all you do is just hurt your opponents and disrupt their flow. Here, what you need to do is just collect to rescue as many dinosaurs as possible. You can, of course, disrupt the other players, but it's all fair game pretty much, because there are just 2 or 3 action cards that actually hurt the opponent, and every other card just helps you pretty much. So it's not as harsh as the other games. And that is pretty much Kaboom Universe. So what do I think about it? Well, as you might have guessed, I really, really adore this game. It's one of my favorite card games. As you might have seen, it didn't make it into my top 20 list just because there are just so many games to play, so many good games too. So this is why I haven't added this to my top 20 list. But it is pretty high up there. If you go to BGG and look for my profile, I might have to link it in the description at some point, if I don't forget it. So you can actually check out my collection there, and you see my BGG score there. I don't know it by heart now, but it has a pretty high score there. It's one of my most favorite card games because it's, first of all, it's language independent, so you can play it with everybody, and it's pretty easy to play. And what I really also like about the game is that there are several modes, so to speak. So there is the regular mode, you just play with the dinosaurs, and then you also have the advanced mode, and that means that all dinosaurs have a specific skill. And you see these skills here at the top left. So for example, this one, because it's the cutest dinosaur, which I think I have to agree with, gives an additional point if you rescue it. This one is immune to single asteroid hits, which is pretty strong. And so each dinosaur has a different ability. So this makes the game then more exciting for people who play games more often, or who just have played this game a lot and just want to have a little more advanced rules. And I like to play with the advanced rules myself because it makes the game much more exciting. Yeah. So would I suggest this? Yes, I actually would. As far as I know, you should still be able to get it on the homepage of Tembo Games. They are located in Spain, if I'm not mistaken. So depending on where you order from, I don't know about shipping costs, but I actually ordered quite a few copies. I think I have like 4 copies or 3 copies or something like that, just in case the cards will not look as good at some point anymore. So I always have like a fresh game, and also you can combine several games for more players, which makes it a little more chaotic and fun. So this is why I did that. All right, so that should be pretty much it. It's a little bit shorter, the video today. So thank you very much for sticking with me if you're still watching, and then I will see you in the next video. All right, thank you and take care, everyone. Bye bye.